What is up, world? It is Wes here with That Show Fayetteville, bringing you guys the best news and updates. And we have a new thing with Haynes Broadcasting called That News Fayetteville. And we're going to bring you the current news updates of all the good things that's going on here on the YouTube channel. And we got a lot of good things in the works and a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. So, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world between Israel, Gaza, Iran, and Hezbollah, and all these different Islamic religious groups against the Jewish people of Israel, and the United States, China, Russia, and all the good stuff that's going on between Russia and Ukraine. It's just a compound of a lot of crazy stuff going on, but you guys are you guys just tuning in and checking me out. We are going to get started here with this show. Bring you guys the best music in the world and in the Carolinas. And, we have all kinds of good stuff going on. So, it's just one of those things. So we're going to get the latest news here from NPR News. If you guys haven't checked it out, NPR News. Hey, Siri, play NPR News.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Windsor Johnston. President Biden says Egypt has agreed to allow up to 20 trucks of humanitarian aid into the Gaza Strip as conditions there worsen. Earlier today in Tel Aviv, Biden sought to reaffirm U.S. support for Israel's war effort against Hamas.
The vast majority of Palestinians are not Hamas. Hamas does not represent the Palestinian people. Hamas uses innocent families in Gaza as human shields, putting their command centers, their weapons,
Hamas people are
their communications tunnels in residential areas.
Biden's trip came the day after a devastating blast at a hospital in Gaza that left hundreds of people dead and wounded. The president is expected to deliver a primetime speech tomorrow night to address the ongoing war in Israel. More than 2 million people in the Gaza Strip are under complete siege by the Israeli military as it continues to bombard the Palestinian territory. NPR's Aya Batrawi reports the president of Egypt is warning that the volatility could spread to other parts of the region.
Egypt's President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi says what's happening in Gaza is not only a military operation against Hamas militants who carried out the attacks in Israel. He warns there's also a, quote, idea to displace Palestinians from their homes and into Egyptian territory, adding that could also lead to Palestinians in the West Bank being pushed into Jordan. And if that happens, al-Sisi said, the creation of a Palestinian state wouldn't be possible because there would be land but no people. Egypt's president also said if Palestinians in Gaza are pushed into Egypt's Sinai Peninsula, their ideologies of resistance against Israel would simply continue from there, adding the situation could quickly spiral and pull Egypt and Israel into conflict. He was speaking at a press conference in Cairo with German Chancellor Olaf Scholz. Aya Batrawi, NPR News, Jerusalem.
Republican lawmakers in North Carolina have filed new redistricting maps that could give the GOP up to 4 additional seats in Congress. Colin Campbell from member station WUNC has more.
North Carolina's current congressional delegation includes 7 Democrats and 7 Republicans, thanks to maps resulting from a gerrymandering lawsuit. State lawmakers now get to redraw the maps again, and Republican leaders have filed 2 sets of proposed congressional districts. Both would put 3 incumbent Democrats in conservative districts, while a 4th Democrat would face a difficult battle for re-election. Governor Roy Cooper called the maps, quote, gerrymandering on steroids, and Democrats argue they could violate the rights of minority voters.
Which I believe
Votes on the maps are set for next week. For NPR News, I'm Colin Campbell in Raleigh.
This is NPR News in Washington.
So, as you guys heard all the news there, and that's a lot of the current events going on. So, a lot of people don't realize that the Gazan people and the Palestinian people, they really just want to coexist and have the same benefits, the same rights, the same income resources, the same food resources, and clothing, shopping materials. They want the equalness that Israel has when it comes to what they have, and not be kind of zoned off, quartered off, or I would say separated. They kind of want to coexist, even though they want a Palestinian state. They will also want, Israel wants their state and be separate in a Jewish state, and then the Palestinians with the stuff like that. But you got in Gaza, Hezbollah and all these different groups, Hamas. That is just, I don't know. They're going about it the wrong way to bring attention to a subject, that could be solved in many different ways. Shooting rockets into your neighboring perceived oppressor, but not oppressive in nature. It's not the right way to go about doing things. So we tell people all the time, you got to communicate. Communication is key, because if you don't, then you're going to have these heart-stopping moments of bombs hitting, children getting killed, all kinds of stuff like that. So hopefully you guys are checking us out, what we're doing here. Haynes Broadcasting is going to be bringing you guys news updates for local stuff here in Fayetteville. The Crown Coliseum, if you guys didn't get to check it out, they had a Comic-Con this past weekend, and we did an article on Next Level Pro Wrestling and their involvement with Comic-Con, and we're going to cover that article with you guys. If you guys haven't checked it out, you can go check it out at haynesbroadcasting.com, and just go check that out, or you can check us out on Facebook as well. But we got all kinds of crazy stuff going on locally. We did an article on the 49ers recently. That was kind of cool. So hopefully you guys are tuning in and checking us out. If not, then you'll hear about us sooner or later. That's the cool thing about it. All right, so I'm going to get into this here. So, a lot of people don't realize they've seen all these people that are homeless and on drugs that looks like zombies. So we did an article on that too. So the why LA has turned into a real life zombie nightmare is due to this drug called Trink, and it's like a tranquilizer drug that makes these people go crazy. So it's starting to happen here in Fayetteville and other places like that. You get Charlotte being affected by it, and you see these people just passed out like zombies or walking in the street standing up, and it's due to this drug called Trink. So, but in this article with Next Level Pro Wrestling, we're going to cover that. So, uniting the worlds of sports entertainment at Comic-Con, the world of professional wrestling has always been a larger-than-life story, a captivating audience in its blend of autism. I can't even talk. All right, so, the world of professional wrestling has always been a larger-than-life captivating audience with its blend of athleticism, storytelling, and spectacle in recent years. There has been a surge in popularity of comic book conventions throughout the country, and where fans gather to celebrate their favorite superheroes and immerse themselves in the world of comics and fantasy. Now, recognizing the potential for unique crossovers, Next Level Pro Wrestling has taken the initiative to bring excitement of professional wrestling to the Comic-Con convention. And if you guys haven't checked out Next Level Pro Wrestling and 26 Wrestling Academy, please go check them out. But Next Level Pro Wrestling is a renowned promotion that has gained recognition for its innovation approach to sports and entertainment. Next Level Pro Wrestling aims to push the boundaries of the traditional wrestling events and create an immersive experience for the fans, involving the fans, people who are dressed up in costumes, making them part of the show, stuff like that. It also has been partnered with Comic-Con for the last several years, last 2 years, I believe. And, by partnering with Comic-Con, they have successfully merged worlds of wrestling and comic book fandom, creating an exciting opportunity for fans to witness their favorite wrestlers in action with their favorite superheroes or against their superheroes. One such collaboration took place in Fayetteville Comic-Con at the annual convention, and it attracts thousands of comic book enthusiasts. Next Level Pro Wrestling sees the opportunity to showcase their talents and engage a new audience. The event featured a specially curated wrestling match that incorporated elements of comic book lore, bringing together the best of both worlds. Hang Time, the founder of 2-6 Wrestling Academy and Next Level Pro Wrestling, was in a match, got defeated, and then made a comment that the only woman that he likes to see is a Wonder Woman in the kitchen. And then lo and behold, Wonder Woman came out and kicked his butt. So if you guys didn't get to check that out or miss it, you can catch it again in April at the next Comic-Con. It's going to be kind of cool. But the impact of wrestling in the Comic-Con culture is the inclusion of wrestling at comics has breathing a new life into the industries. Wrestling fans get the opportunity to witness their favorite athletes within a unique setting of the comic book enthusiasts, introduce captivating world of professional wrestling fusion to fandoms, that fosters a sense of community, encouraging mutual appreciation and understanding. So Next Level Pro Wrestling's involvement in the Fayetteville Comic-Con particularly has been an electrifying encounter between Hang Time and Wonder Woman. It exemplifies the potential for collaboration between different forms of entertainment by breaking down the barriers and embracing creativity. Wrestling promotions and Comic-Cons can create unforgettable experiences for the fans, but not only that, expanding the horizons for both of the industries. So, as popularity of these events continue to grow, we can look forward to exciting crossovers. So something to keep in mind. So that was one of our articles. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out on Facebook or HaynesBroadcasting.com. Subscription, subscription for our service for the entire website is for access to everything is $9.99 for the entire year. You pay it one time. You get access to all the news and updates, which is kind of cool. So we were sponsored by Life 365, and we have stepped away from that. We're actually looking at other platforms that's going to help expand us here soon with That Show Fayetteville and That News Fayetteville, broadcasting worldwide here on YouTube and other channels. And one of the things that we cover is entertainment news, dealing with entertainment arts. So if you guys haven't checked out Jamie King, out of Winston-Salem, that runs Jamie King Audio, we did an article on him as well. So Jamie King is a visionary producer shaping the music industry in Winston-Salem per se. In the vibrant city of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Jamie King has been making waves in the industry, working with many different record labels, many different artists, and he's basically established himself as a visionary, a producer, leaving a mark or indelible mark, I should say, on the local music scene, dealing with hard rock, hip hop. Well, I wouldn't say hip hop, but the rap rock that he did stuff with metal bands, metalcore bands, and regular pop metal bands. He's done a little bit of everything. But in the early beginnings, Jamie King's passion for music began at an early age. He grew up in Winston-Salem. He immersed himself in the local music scene, developing a deep appreciation for various genres and styles of music. He inspired art of music production. King honored his skills by studying audio engineering and production techniques on his own, expanding his knowledge and technical abilities. Did not go to college for this stuff. He founded the Basement Recording Studio in 1997, and then grew from there, working with different bands from In Between the Buried Me, Alisana. He's worked with The Contortionist, and he's worked across many different genres. He worked with bands, He Is Legend, Alisana, like I said, and did all kinds of work with those guys all the way up to recently. Jamie King's contribution to the music scene in Winston-Salem has extended beyond his production and work. I would say he has gained a world-renowned or worldwide following, which is kind of cool. Jamie King's journey as a music producer in Winston-Salem has been a testament to his unwavering passion, technical expertise, commitment, artistic excellence, collaboration with diverse artists. King has made a significant impact on the local music scene. His ability to adapt to different genres, bring out the best in each of his artists. He solidified his legacy with a visionary producer. Jamie King's contribution to the music industry in which Salem will continue to resonate for years to come, and he's just a legend to be reckoned with. He's also got his own sound samples pack you can buy if you're an audio engineer and you want to check that out. So, and that's pretty much that's show Fayetteville news updates. If you guys haven't checked out too, we got a boxing event coming up at the Crown Coliseum this weekend. It's going to be a pretty good event. I think all ages are allowed to come in. You get your tickets at the door. It's going to be at the Expo Center. And then if you're a FSU alumni, they're going to have their reunion event thing that it's going to go all the way up to 2:00 in the morning. So you guys check that out as well. Just stay tuned to us. We got all kinds of different news updates. If you haven't checked out the articles we've been doing a lot of them on HaynesBroadcasting.com, thatshowfayetteville.com, and we got all kinds of different things that we've been covering. I'm gonna read this real quick to you guys too. So we did an article on Disturbed. If you guys haven't checked out Disturbed, one of the best bands ever come out of the early 2000s. So Disturbed, empowering minds battling suicide and depression. Music has the power to touch hearts, inspire, and change unique people. One band has harnessed this power to address important social issues. Is Disturbed, and known for their heavy sound and emotionally charged lyrics. Disturbed has actively used their platform to raise awareness about suicide, depression, promoting mental health advocacy, and offering hope to those in need. Disturbed's frontman David Draymond has been open about his own struggles with depression and has spoke candidly about his band's mission to, destigmatize mental health issues. Through their music, interviews, philanthropic efforts, they have worked to create a safe space for the fans and people that they're around to have open discussion. One of the band's most impactful songs is a cover, The Sound of Silence, a haunting cover of Simon and Garfunkel's classic song. A powerful rendition combined with all the thought-provoking music resonated deeply with listeners worldwide. It shed a light on the importance of communication and connection, urged individuals to reach out to those who may be suffering silently, not talking about their feelings, that might be in crisis. People that just, they kind of recluse in and hold their feelings in without communicating, and that eats away at them and breaks them down. So that's one of the things that is very important that Disturbed did. But in 2016, Disturbed launched You Are Not Alone campaign, partnering with a nonprofit organization called Hope for the Day. The initiative aimed to raise awareness about mental health issues, encourage open conversations, and provide resources for those struggling with depression and suicidal thoughts. Their website and social media platforms, the band shared stories of hope and recovery, encouraging fans to support one another and seek professional help when needed, including with substance abuse and other stuff. Furthermore, the band's lyrics often touch themes of resilience, inner strength, and overcoming personal struggles. Song like The Inside the Fire and Hold On Memories offer messages of hope, encouragement, and listeners preserved through the difficult times. These empowering lyrics, combined with their passionate performances, provide a solace and inspiration for fans who may be battling their own demons. So Disturbed is a great band in a society where mental health issues are often overlooked or misunderstood. The band's dedication is commendable through their music activism. Disturbed continues to empower minds, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles, and the hopes is for a brighter tomorrow. In conclusion, Disturbed's unwavering commitment to battling suicide and depression has created a ripple effect of compassion and understanding. And by using their music as a platform to address these important issues, they have provided comfort, support, resources, countless individuals. Their efforts remind us of the transformative power of music and the importance of open dialogue when it comes to mental health and the power of metal. But anyways, go check out my articles. I wrote these articles. Got God, 2 days ago. And I am tired. So, but yeah, that's that show. Check it out. Have a fucking fantastic day. Peace.